All right, now we're live to you guys over YouTube.
Hello.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm so drinking beer. And right at the first moments, YouTube is demonetizing our video because of usage of alcohol of a minor. Nah, not that. All right, hey.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, demonetizing because of usage of alcohol and swearing at the same moment. So yeah, way to go.
Oopsie.
Way to go.
Sorry about that one.
And now we'll go live also to the people on the Spotify. So 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hello.
Didn't see that start
Always
coming.
the same problem. Who is gonna start?
Who's gonna start and say what? Welcome back, listening to Front Desk Survivors. We have our 6th episode coming right up
Ooh.
to you guys. Kind of disappointing news. We have only 2 topics today
But they
instead
are
of 3.
very wide topics.
They're very wide topics, and you
mhm.
guys have been part of the other topic at least.
And this is the first one that we have like the followers
Yeah.
stories as well. So I think this is nice. It was
Yeah.
a great help.
It's a great help, and let's see what you guys think. We have sustainability today that we will cover first, and after that we will go to the what the F moments and complaints actually on the front
Yeah.
desk. We will actually talk about a little bit on both sides of the front desk over here. At least I will.
Okay. What a surprise. Plot
What
twist.
a surprise. Plot twist in the very early moment, so it won't be any plot twist later on. But okay, we screwed that up. Let's start
Anyway.
with saying that no current employer was harmed making
No,
this
no, no.
podcast. So we are not talking about you guys over there.
Who knows
no,
us from
Nothing,
our
nothing at
work.
least. Very awkward.
yeah.
And, cut the crap. Let's go. Enter jingle.
Ooh.
Sustainability. We're not like we would be
You're
hurried
so
or something.
hyped. Sustainability.
Yeah, I'm like something I don't know too much, and my notes are actually quite narrow on
okay.
this. Surprisingly.
Okay, well, I kind of understand, but now I feel like I have to know things because, okay, I have to reveal that I actually wrote my thesis about sustainability from the hotel aspect. So,
Go read it now.
Yes. No, it's in Swedish.
In Swedish.
Yes.
Aha.
Så
If I
alla
would know.
svenska
Okej.
följare kan bara
Följare.
läsa.
Aha. Titta. No, nee. We got this.
Yeah, but I just want to start with saying that sustainability is from 3 different aspects: cultural, economical, and environmental.
Gotcha.
But obviously, I think most of the people think that sustainability is just about the environmental
Saving environment.
aspect,
That's
nature,
what I thought. That's what I
green
wrote my notes
leaves.
about.
yeah.
And that's what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, so obviously, yeah, environmental aspect is the one we are focusing on today. And have you ever been in a hotel where the environmental aspect or like this sustainability program has been like very active, that you have got a like this, like when you come to the workplace for the first time, then they are like, okay, so this is very important to us, and this this, for example, green key program means that you have to know these things.
Not necessarily.
No, me
No.
neither. And I think it's a shame because it should be like this.
Probably.
Because it's a part, because this sustainability like plan is not only from the company side that, okay, now they have to plan that they use green energy, they have to save water, maybe they change the buffet to something else, like just like
Oh, like plates. Just
plates.
Plates
Yeah,
serving.
yeah, exactly.
No food at all, just plates.
Yeah, because for example, I think it's horrible to see when people are at the hotel breakfast and they, this looks good, this looks good, and then they actually don't eat.
Yeah, I
At
must
all.
say, about cultures again, cultural differences. I'm not naming the culture, but we can play a game. Name the culture. In what culture you have to show your wealth in getting everything from the buffet to your table, and just making basically your table look like the buffet table, and just leave it there and go mind your own business to your room or leave.
No comments.
Yeah, no comments on that, but that happened. That's the real thing. People in the United States don't know about this, so you can, go figure. Maybe we know since we're in Finland. Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
but please continue.
Yeah, but I think, for example, the Green Key program, I don't know if everybody knows, but there are these eco labels that shows that, okay, this hotel or, for example, this beach or this...
This beach?
Yeah.
Beach?
There is an eco label for beaches, which is called the blue flag. It's literally a blue flag. And I think you have seen this, but you're not just aware of it because
Mostly I've been looking for the topless women at the beach. I'm like kind of hard to see the blue flag. I'm
Jonas
sorry.
is such a man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm happy about that. Like,
Anyway.
the opposite of like saying like Jonas is such a girl on the podcast. I would be like, yeah, I'd rather stay my grounds on the man.
Yeah, and I actually said man and not boy.
Yeah, exactly.
So pretty positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though that was actually quite a boy thing to do at the beach, but
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Moving further.
Moving
Blue
further.
beach.
So within the whole
Flag.
hospitality aspect,
Yeah.
so there is different kind of eco labels depending on what kind of company it is
Okay.
or what kind of place it is, what the service is,
All right.
maybe. And the Green Key is very, very common within Europe. I don't think they have it in the US. I'm not sure, but then here in Finland,
Being there didn't know the shit.
Jonas is like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, what did I get myself into, really? I'm like in the school again.
In Finland, we have this swan eco label.
Yep,
Yeah.
our national animal.
Yeah, and you know this swan eco label?
Yeah, of course I know it.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, we are on the right track. Yeah, so I don't even know what I was talking about.
Is that even our national animal? Our national bird.
I think it's our national animal.
All right, great. Why isn't our symbol a lion? I'm just asking.
True.
Yeah, it's
But we
not.
don't have any lions in the...
Lion is way cooler than,
Natural
we
habitats.
would have a swan holding a sword. Like, I go Finland. All
Anyway,
right.
yeah, but these eco labels, if you have this, for example, at the reception, like, okay, we have earned this eco label. That means that they have to achieve different kind of levels,
Yeah, of
and
course.
every year
Yeah.
they have to like get to the second
Exactly.
or the next level.
Gotcha.
Good. And this means that they have to school their like teach their employees about this. They have to think what they can do as a company, and also think about the economical and cultural aspects as well. But then I think they might forget how to get the customers to be sustainable as well.
Yeah. Well, that's a very good point.
Yeah, because often people are like, oh, I can do whatever I want because I'm in a hotel.
And they will do whatever
Yeah.
they want.
And that my heart breaks.
Your
because
heart breaks.
My heart breaks because of this. Yeah, because of the faith thing. And people are like, for example, bathtubs.
What about bathtubs?
You use so much water in the bathtubs. So it's like,
Do you? I mean, opposite of taking a long shower.
yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I
what is
think
the difference.
I also think that people take longer showers at hotels as well. They are like, oh, enjoying themselves, la 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 la, singing in the shower. For example, me at home, I'm like, ding, 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 done.
In the shower.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think people
Not
are just
say.
enjoying themselves a lot more at the hotels, and that means that the sustainability
Yeah, they are.
sustainability thinking is like getting smaller.
I mean,
more narrow.
I'm just kind of like thinking how you are putting pressure on the guests more than not putting pressure on the company. Like my notes completely almost are. Let's just summarize it, guys. People want to be like hotels want to be cool nowadays, like staying green or whatsoever.
And it's a part of the marketing nowadays
It's part
as
of
well.
marketing, and it's most of the times it's all fake. It's
Yes.
just faking it.
But that's why sorry, I just heard that someone is walking
Someone's
outside
coming
my
here,
apartment.
Like, all right.
Yeah, but that's for example, if they have these like eco labels, then you know that they are not faking it because they are
I don't
really
know.
having these strict
Probably
rules.
you can get everything from China nowadays. You can get like number 1 on TripAdvisor label from China. You just
Okay,
order
okay,
it. You
yeah.
can
If you
order.
think like this,
You can order eco label. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. If I see just one trash in your lobby and you're eco labeled something, I don't believe you. You don't recycle. You are changing sheets every day. I'm like, where did this certificate came from? So,
but it can also be stuff that you don't even see. For example,
I hope so.
For example, shower heads that doesn't get as much pressure, which means that you don't use as much water in the shower.
Okay.
So
well,
then you are saving water. For example, and you might not notice this. Some people might notice this if they use a lot of shampoo in their hair.
Yeah, for some reason
tip.
I don't, but yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, but then they might be like, okay, what is wrong with the shower? You don't really feel the water pressure. But then you just have to tell them, this is the sustainability program.
And you see also probably in that case the toiletries that you have just like little.
They're not
Basically,
in singular
bottle,
items.
Yeah, a little bottle of shampoo that you use. You don't even use all of it, and then it's just thrown away.
Yeah.
Or do you have the refillable ones? I don't know. That's probably something you might notice.
And I think there's more and more of these texts all around the rooms, like, "Hey, if you want to save the environment, don't throw your towel on the ground. Use it a day more," and so on. These are getting more and more like common.
That's getting more and more common, and that's great because that's a win-win situation. Because obviously the hotel saves in that when we don't change your sheets while you are here. We don't change your towels unless you want to. And actually, I have a little note about this. What I was researching, because sustainability is not necessarily my best topic.
So
however,
you have to have your support.
However, it says over here. Dubious hotel guests who spot the sign reading something along the lines, "Please save our planet, reuse your towel," might assume this is just a money-saving ploy spun up by the company. By putting an environmental spin on towel washing, the hotel saves on the labor cost of restocking and washing all of those extra towels and sheets. It turns out, however, that reusing towels and not changing sheets every day really does save significant amounts of water and energy. This is from, of course, the one and only Smithsonian magazine that I've never heard before, but it is written by Rachel Newer in 2014 already.
Okay.
So it's quite a...
So last year?
So last year, because we're recording this 2015.
Yeah.
And but it says that also that the American Hotel and Lodging Association estimates that the request reduces the number of loads of laundry washed, as well as the related water, sewer, energy, and labor costs by 17%. The association also notes that such programs increase the lifespan of towels and linens, thus reducing replacement costs. So basically, it is also very good for the hotel, not just to look good and green, but to give the option to not waste energy and then give them the option to save. On the same article, I'm not gonna read out loud, but I will summarize that because this is some kind of a research done in the United States that actually I'm gonna read out loud after all because I don't remember. Hotels and other lodgings use about 15% of the total water taken up by commercial and institutional facilities in the United States. So in the United States, all the water taken by commercial and institutional facilities is taken by hotel. So that's actually probably tons of water. So it is a lot of water, and if we can save it, and if we can reduce it over in one day, if we can reduce it every day, if we can reduce it every year, if we can reduce it for next year, so it's only a good thing. Because to be honest, who at their homes change sheets every day?
Exactly.
Or even
Please.
every other day.
Yeah.
Like, please let me know who you are and I will call you crazy. That's what I will do.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
So that's just human.
that is a human thing to do.
Yeah.
So what do you say about that?
I say yes.
You say yes. You say yes. That's very good. Amsu is the kind of girl who says yes to everything. Just for you guys to know.
Not okay.
That will be cut out. That
Yes.
will be only heard in the uncut version.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, but there is also, loyalty programs in hotels. When you are staying like as much or as often as possible, and then you stay at the same, for example, hotel chain or same hotel, and then you achieve also levels here, and then you get like discounts, and you get this VIP guest like mark. Then you might have some chocolate on your bed when you arrive the next time, and so on.
Yeah? What you getting at?
I'm getting to the Martin Hotels.
Martin Hotels.
Yes, it's
Alright.
a hotel chain in Belgium, actually.
All right, go Belgium. You have
Yes.
nice beer over there.
Yes, you do, and you have also a very nice hotel chain because they have their
Own Martin in every room.
yes, and also own loyalty program.
Okay.
And this is just like according to, the loyalty program is called EcoBon.
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 Huh.
So eco bonus, eco points.
Yeah.
And the loyalty program is not according to how often you stay. The loyalty program is about how sustainability, like how sustainable your acts are.
Oh.
So, for example, if you skip your cleaning during your stay, you earn, for example, 20 points.
Okay.
If you keep your towel your whole stay, you earn 10 points. When you are at the restaurant and choose the most local dish which is most sustainable because there's no transport, blah blah blah, you earn this and this much points. And from this is their loyalty program, and from this you get discounts from their like own services, from your next day, and from all kinds of things. So
Look at that. Go Martin.
Yes.
Big shout out to Martin Hotels, or what was it? Martin Hotels.
Martin's Hotels.
Martin's Hotels. Martin,
I
you're
have to
quite
check
a guy.
this up. Okay.
We have to go there, huh? Hey, please, that would be crazy if someone from Martin Hotels would be listening to our podcast. Give us a shout out. If this is a true thing, or if this is just something Amsu has read from BuzzFeed.
No. This is from the news, How to Engage Tourists in Sustainable Tourism, Part 2.
Part 2?
Redesign the loyalty scheme. Scheme?
Yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, and it was by Martin's Hotels, which owns 14 properties in 9 cities in Belgium. Thank you, Martin's Hotels.
In Belgium.
I love
that's great.
you.
That's great.
Yeah, so that's amazing.
That is amazing.
And they have really understand like how they can engage the customers to the sustainability program and still have like a nice service, but it's just according to you how sustainable thinking you want to have.
Yeah, that's a very nice idea.
Yes.
However, going back to...
Yeah, sorry.
Not going back, nothing. I mean, we haven't planned these podcasts, so this is just, we are going and driven by intuition and just like going where it heads up. So if we have something to say, we are just going to say it, and it doesn't matter if we might go back and forth. I'm not even... I don't know why I'm saying going back, because I am going to...
Next.
Knowing next.
Okay.
I was looking through this topic, and I was looking actually exactly about this water usage and the washing and the laundry, because the laundry seems to be a quite of big part in being on environmental sustainability point of view game. And I ended up making an account to a website called Quora.
Yeah.
Where you ask stuff. And there's someone has asked, do hotels actually wash sheets/towels in water? Well, yeah, I guess in water. And someone has actually...
Okay, I have to tell you this one.
Okay, go ahead. Now, since you raised your hand so kindly.
I saw this thing that some people goes to the hotel and, for example, change the mattress place, like somehow.
Change its place.
Yeah, somehow just like, okay, takes up the mattress and checks that the sheet is all right and blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
Then they find a paper like, hey, if you see this paper, the housekeeper hasn't changed sheets.
Oh my God, who does that?
So obviously, I have read this in many places, just on the internet. So
Yeah, I was thinking you
yes.
have read these papers
Yes.
once.
Yeah,
you
no,
go
no,
to the
no,
hotel
no,
and
no.
flip it.
Yeah,
Jesus
I wish
Christ.
that it would be while, and then I would go like, what is this?
You
Anyway.
would go like that, like, okay, Minnie Mouse, we are gonna give you a new sheet.
Yes. But yeah, so obviously this is like a common thing that housekeepers doesn't always change sheets because, oh, they look pretty okay. Let's just like put it nicely. Okay, done.
I've also heard that, but
I don't know if it's true, but
I
it
don't
would be
believe
wild.
not in any hotel that I've been working at.
Same.
Nobody at least said that they would really
No,
do
no,
that.
no.
But I will actually, this is exactly what it is about.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
this person asked, do hotels actually wash sheets/towels in water? Someone sent a picture, like, this is how the, hotel's washing room or the laundry room looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
They do, yes, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a person named Lewis Lorton. Been
Lorton?
around a while and always hope to be surprised, but rarely am. So this is a thinker, and he has said,
Was this his slogan or something?
yeah,
Okay.
and he
I
has
was
said,
joking, but
no. He has said, actually, that depends on the region of the country. In certain areas, a word that I'm not, no, I don't know how to say, scarcity of water requires a slight, almost, another word that I know. Hey, Lewis, get the fuck out of here! Why are you such a sophisticated piece of shit? Almost imperceptible redefinition of the term change the sheets and towels. Okay.
I didn't hear a thing.
Imperceptible. I don't know what does that even mean? Trying to
did you
read
even-
stuff from here. Okay, let's go to the point. Lewis, cut to the point. Leave the
Okay,
crap. Like
yes.
people like me not knowing how to read this. Where constant washing would mean both excess wear and tear on the sheets and towels and additional high cost in power, the sheets and towels in one room are changed by moving them to another room, thus keeping within definition of change. In our nicer hotels, whether the upper floors are more exclusive, the changed towels and linens are moved down one floor, with each successive exchange, and the set from the lowest floor is rinsed in water and recycled to the very top. Do you understand that? So from the highest floor, they just change it to a lower
Down,
one,
yeah.
lower, and then the lowest, the most filthiest room is like, it's kind of like, I don't know how many floors does it have, but 5 times used sheets
That's
already.
disgusting.
And then
but I don't know.
Louis
always-
stops.
Sorry.
Thank you for your inquiry, and we hope to welcome you back soon. Like, how can you even say that after you have told that you are like going back and forth? That
Oh
reminds me
my.
really. That really reminds me of the movie The Platform from Netflix. I have no idea if anyone
Never
has seen
heard.
that. Even I haven't seen that, but I have seen the trailer, and that's enough. So there's this prison with the like hole in between, so you see the different platforms basically,
Okay.
and the on top of the food chain is up there because the food comes from there, and
Uh-huh.
whatever they don't eat is
Then it
going to
comes
the
down.
lower, and then I
Okay.
don't know what happens at the end. Maybe we have to see, but really
Indeed.
that's the platform effect of hotels.
I
In
don't-
your nicer hotels, Lewis, please come forward and tell what the hell is going on.
But I don't know. Always when you come to a hotel, you kind of feel like, okay, these sheets are fresh.
Yeah, I mean, at least in every hotel, almost every hotel. I will actually tell a story later on today. What
Ooh.
happened once when I checked in and I felt maybe these are not that fresh. But most of the times you at least think they are fresh.
But it's always disgusting when you see one piece of hair
One piece of hair. Is one piece of hair really
It's-
disgusting?
Yes,
I don't think so.
I think
I'm
so.
like, it might be even the housekeeper's hair. Really. I'm
yeah.
like, you know.
It probably it is, but I'm always like, "Ugh," because it's somehow like, it's, I don't know why, because I have a lot of hair, but it's
It might be even your hair.
no. If I arrive and I take the blanket away and are like, okay, here's hair on the mattress, so it's kind of
Could
disgusting.
it be like, oh my God, I had to I had to call Guinness World Records. I just found the longest pubic hair ever.
No.
Yeah, that would be a good positive news.
No, but it's just disgusting because it's someone else.
Sis.
Sis.
It's someone else.
Sis.
Like, you just take the... like
Someone lying there.
It's someone else over there, not me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, that must be
Yeah,
disgusting.
that would be disgusting.
Yep, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, how are you doing on your shift? Okay.
Yeah, that's... Okay, I like where you're going. I'm just want to say that also there was mentioned about the lifespan of that, when the, for example, let's take the towels.
Mm-hmm.
So when you don't wash the towels every day, the lifespan obviously is extended because, well, the lifespan is quite of equivalent of how many times it's been washed, and with materials and like also I don't know. I've heard of stories that some hotels use washcloths which are dyed black, for example, so that women could take, their makeup out with the black washcloth. So, because I don't know, everybody knows if you use white piece of towel to take out your makeup, it looks
It gets
terrible and it's
Yeah.
very difficult to take out. So we
Yeah.
had like these huge buckets where we had like tons of chemicals. I was just spraying like shit tons of chemicals over there, and then we just put like stained towels over there to be like for a couple of days, and then we wash them, because if you dry them in the tumble dryer and the makeup is there, I believe it gets more like permanent on it
Yeah.
and then it's kind of ruined. So we tried to soak them for a long time
So
and
you
then
used
wash them.
poison.
Poison, basically. We
So
use
not that
poison.
sustainable.
No, not at all. Like the hotels I was working with in the past were kind of, they were fake sustainable, like really.
But did they try to say that they were sustainable?
Not necessarily, they didn't market with it.
And they
So
didn't have any eco labels or anything
They
like
didn't have any, but they were,
Okay.
yeah. It's just, funny story overall, but I'm not gonna tell it because I'm, bad guy. About the lifespan, so just saying that I read from somewhere that the lifespan of a hotel towel would be like 6 months. All right? What happens to the towels? Like, if you think of how many hotels there are and how many towels there must be in every hotel, and if it's only 6 months, what happens to the towels after that?
But I think... Okay, now I'm not sure. But I think the housekeeping uses... Okay, now I'm not sure. But I think I have been in these kinds of hotels where the housekeeping uses an external service who comes with the towels and sheets and stuff and gets them washed and brings them back.
So it's a third party, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it... Okay, I don't know what...
Then they end up somewhere. You don't know where.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was working in a hotel where we actually washed our own towels, but the linen, the sheets were for a third party to wash. But we only had a laundry room for towels.
Okay.
And bathrobes and bath mats and washcloths, but basically all the towels. However, if I remember correctly, and I do remember correctly, we then, when the towel got stained, we then cut them into pieces, and basically housekeeping was using those for cleaning. And if I remember correctly, after that, then they were just going to trash. Yeah, but here's a nice article from another very famous website that I have been reading articles for a long time.
This is so weird.
Trakuo.
Okay.
I have never heard, but I was googling around, and this is actually. But it says what happens to old hotel sheets and towels, and I was like, let's see. There's actually a picture of a tray in a hotel bed and a very nice, beautiful pair of legs. Yeah, look at that. I'm like, does this mean anything? Like, okay, nice breakfast, but
Yeah, looks like a nice breakfast.
I will read this. And sorry for people who don't really like hearing me read because I'm not good at reading, but
It's cool.
I just think that all right. The hotel industry does come in for a lot of criticism these days, but we do have to applaud its initiatives to be more planet friendly.
Mm.
For example, for several years now, fresh towels are supplied on request rather than the old system, which meant all clean towels every day, right? So on request.
Yeah.
Recently, people on the internet have been asking and wondering what happens to sheets and towels that are no longer good enough to be used for guests. It just so happens that hotels are thinking about the environment and charities in this department too.
Ooh.
Are they? I don't know.
I don't think
No.
so.
You don't think so? Well, me neither. That's why it's so fun to read. For example, in 2018, Westin, part of Marriott Hotel Group, announced that they were working to create children's pajamas using the fibers from their older towels and sheets that could then be converted.
The hotel itself.
Yeah. Could then be converted into new fabric. You can read about the initiative here. I'm not clicking that link because this TrackQR website is shady.
Okay.
Most hotels these days use white only for their towels and sheets and try very hard to ensure that they are kept in good condition by working hard to get rid of any stains and marks. But of course, there comes a point when these textiles just aren't in a good enough shape to offer to their paying customers. I remember helping housekeeper, and I was in kind of a shift that helped housekeeper to strip the beds and take all the towels away from the room before the housekeeper goes to clean.
Was that a part of like your front desk?
No. Yes and no. We had like this weird. This was in a small hotel of 30 rooms, and we had this weird middle shift, which was part of the day was kind of helping housekeeper to especially like strip the beds and like you strip the bed, strip the towels from the room, and then you take out the trash and you take new linen and you take new towels in there. And then the housekeeper is cleaning the room and making the bed and putting the towels in place.
Making it nice.
Yeah. So there was this middle shift. It was actually very efficient. And I actually
pretty nice.
Now I actually forgot to say one thing from last episode when we were talking man and woman differences. And this is a very good opportunity to tell that. So when I was trained to do that, I had this front desk associate of mine. A guy showed me like how to do this, like how to. It sounds stupid, but of course there had to be someone like teaching me how to strip the beds and take the towels and in what kind of bag do you put it and where do you take the trash and very simple things. Yeah. And we had this group of people for apparently some conference in house and. We know that they're business people. Like I don't give a damn anymore. Like nowadays, at least, maybe I was like kind of like, oh, okay, these guys are for business here. Traveling both for business. I don't care. We knocked at the door. We thought that maybe they're out. So we are just doing the stayover cleaning and so on. And they're door opens by this Mr. Big Shot that like having a suit on and being like kind of charming guys like looking at us, me and another guy said like, I've never seen guys clean before, is it a thing here? I'm like wanting to say like, Mr. Big Shot, go
out. The
go
door's
out
there.
Get out.
Whoa.
But yeah, I was like, what do you say about that? Like, is it the guy there? Like, go ahead guys, I'm heading out
not
anyways.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, I'm about to make millions. Yeah right, I'm pretty sure you are not the big shot like after all. But however, that happened to me. Like he was kind of thinking that cleaning is women's job, and there I was with another guy kind of like ready to clean the room. So nothing weird over there. So I was just helping. Yeah, Mr.
Aye.
Yes. I don't know. Let's continue with the story
Okay.
because I don't know how I got there anymore.
It was just a thought. It was. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I meant to
The
say that
sheets and
I meant to say that I've
towels.
done that. I've helped them, and I remember bringing towels into the room, and I was thinking like, this is almost like sandpaper. This is like not smooth.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to, it's not a premium experience you get because our hotel was also quite expensive, and it's
So it's not nice with the
no,
towels.
it's not nice.
Yeah.
But isn't it nice to have like a nice, fresh, good smelling towel?
Yeah, and I think that's a part of the hotel experience.
It must
actually.
be. It must be.
Yeah.
So, and what is the smell? Really, it's very similar smell in all
know.
hotels, I guess.
Because I was actually thinking about the things you use when you wash, for example, sheets and stuff. So if you want to be a sustainable hotel, then you use minimum part of poison as you can. So why is there the same smell? Obviously, they have some kind of same poison.
Bleach, probably is that poison.
Yeah.
But if you have the swan,
yeah,
you cannot use bleach.
No.
Yeah. Huh. Anyways.
Please continue.
Finishing the story.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the story is about anymore.
Me neither, actually.
Many hotels donate their used sheets and towels.
Mhm.
Why?
Okay.
If
No,
they are,
I
let's
would-
give them a chance.
Yeah.
I'm not a god.
I'm like, okay, that I can like understand, but like that the hotel chain themselves would be like, okay, now we are making this a part of the children's wear. That's
Yeah.
I'm like, yep,
Okay.
goodbye.
If they are still in reasonable condition, they are donated to shelters for the homeless or similar charities.
Okay.
If they are irreparably stained, really,
I'm
it
sorry.
says irreparably. I don't know, stained, then they can still be donated, but this time to animal hospitals and humane societies.
Mhm.
Abandoned or sick pets, don't worry if there's a stubborn mascara stain on their bedding.
True.
Some hotels will use the towels to their fullest extent within the property before donating. When white towels became unsuitable for guest rooms, some hotels dyed them and used them as pool towels for guests to use. Smart,
Mm-hmm.
if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the hotel has its own private beach, the guests can use them there. That's a nice hotel.
Indeed, private beach.
When they become too shabby for beach or pool use, then they are dyed again and cut into cleaning clothes for housekeeping to use. And when these are threadbare, okay, they can still be
Bare.
sent to recycling plants.
Okay.
Hotels are definitely doing their bit. That's what this article is saying. I don't.
But
think so.
I don't know. Me neither. I don't think it's the hotel itself who makes these decisions.
Yeah, me neither. But I mean, it makes sense. It makes really sense if you get tons and tons of stained towels. What do you do with them?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
make a good deed. Let's just give them to shelter.
Yeah.
It's
I would
alright.
actually want to know.
Like from a better people to some not that good people. Like there's our stained towels. Like, thank you. That's a big fuck you, really.
Indeed. Yeah, but I have actually never even thought about this. Like, where are they going? The towels and
Yeah.
sheets. But it's somehow because it feels like it's so someone else's job because it's not a part of the house really because it's a third party who
Yeah, usually
takes
it's
care
third
of them.
party.
Yeah.
And I think it makes sense to have it third party as well.
Mm.
You don't have to have your own laundry. You don't have to have your own laundry people. I don't know, since I'm not an owner of a hotel, I don't know what's the cost difference.
I was also thinking like, okay, maybe the hotel saves water when they don't wash, but then again, the service cost can be cha-ching.
Can be cha-ching.
Yeah.
I want to tell one story. Doesn't have anything to do with laundry or so on, but still is.
Does it have anything to do with sustainability?
It does drop into sustainability point of view. I want
Good
to
job.
expose the hotel I was working in the
Okay.
past. They were
Alright.
doing the bad thing. We had a bucket of trash. And we had waste and we had recyclable part
Yeah.
separately.
Mhm.
A lot of guests were like, "Oh, you have the recyclable? Put that there." And we weren't allowed to have a trash bucket in the lobby because it's a trash. It looks bad, right?
Mhm.
So we had to have it behind the front desk.
Mhm.
Well, the problem was that people were looking for trash.
Mhm.
Sometimes people were like, they were had the gum. They were like,
Been there, done that.
really? Like,
Yes.
where do I put that? I'm like, just spit in my hand. I'm the front desk agent. Like, spit your gum in my hand. I will put it to trash. I'm your servant.
I have seriously been in that situation. I was
In
like,
which end of the desk?
I was the front desk agent, and I was like, I can take it, and then I was like, what am I doing? And then
Exactly.
I was like, uh-oh, and I don't even remember if I took a paper very quickly or if I just took it because I'm working here. I'm the service, so okay, just give
Yeah.
it here, and I throw it in the trash,
People
and I was
really
like, what I was.
spit on your hand.
Yeah,
That's what we are doing, brothers and sisters, right?
It's not
Front
nice.
desk at its
Ew.
best.
Ew.
Yeah. However,
Oof.
we had recyclable, and we were saying like, bragging off, we have recyclable. Of course, we have recyclable. Even lifting the bucket, like, yeah, you throw it yourself over there. And in the end of the day, we put it to the same trash. Yep.
No.
Yeah.
That.
Bellboy comes, takes the bucket, puts it in one bag,
What the?
throws it to the trash.
I don't even understand why you.
Faking it.
Why did you have two different trash cans?
They were the
Behind-
same, the same trash can, but it was like nicely formed wave between
I
them.
understand. Okay,
and
okay.
the other one was like it was two parts. It's the same can, but it was.
But it was behind your front desk.
Yeah.
But why? Because you already knew that it's going to the same.
I knew. That's why it was fun.
But not everyone.
Not everyone. Nobody knows. Now you know.
Oh,
Now you know.
oh.
Now you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's and
That's
you know,
why I'm saying, and that's why I'm still like believing a lot of hotels are faking it when they are like, yeah, we recycle. Hell, no, you are not recycling. So
But this also depends on the country. And
of course,
I think it's horrible to see because in Finland we are very used to recycle these cans and bottles.
and everything, almost.
Everything, yes. Cardboard, like all the foods,
Biodegradable.
plastic,
we have
blah, blah, blah.
plastics.
Yeah, we have everything
we
in
got it
different
covered.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. So, but especially these cans and bottles. For example, when we drink beer here, when we are
We drink beer.
yeah, obviously.
People from YouTube knows.
Yeah, so we take these cans and bottles back to the shop and recycle them there, and we get a very small amount of money back from it because we recycle.
I drink a lot of beer. I get actually quite a lot.
Okay, good. Yeah, but there's a lot of countries who's not doing this.
Yeah.
So the cans and bottles goes to the same trash can as everything else.
Yeah, that actually was
and
very
that's and
cultural shock for me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's empty. Let's squeeze it. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? We get money out of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And of course, the people who are used to this, that they just put everything in the same trash can, they do it the same in, for example, Finland, where we are used to recycle.
Yep.
And then nothing goes as planned.
Nothing goes as planned.
No. And even if you have the text like, recycle this here, la la la, do you think people read that?
No.
No.
But we have to understand that not everybody can read.
It's it's mostly about that they
was
don't.
real.
Yeah, it's mostly that they don't even care.
They don't care.
They don't
of
even
course.
try
they don't
to
care.
read.
People who come to stay in a hotel, they don't care about anything. Martin Luther King said it in Belgium that, people have to start believing. And he had a dream and he made these Martin hotels, which
Yes.
we cherish about.
Thank you, Martin's Hotels. Yeah.
Are we done with sustainability?
I don't even know if we had a point here.
We don't have a point.
I actually have one point.
We have a point.
Yes, trying to save this topic.
All right.
Actually, my point is that okay, maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I would love to see that the companies who try to be sustainable tries to use only green energy because we are such a sustainable company. Well, please teach your staff about this.
Exactly.
Ah,
That has to be part of the orientation for sure.
Yeah. This is my point.
That's your point.
Yes.
It's a very valuable point.
Thank you.
Please, my point is that if we don't know what we're talking about, I really hope that our listeners will guide us and say like, hey, I'm working in this hotel in wherever that is.
Please say what you do.
We are doing this for sustainability, or then we are not doing this. It would be fun to know if some hotel would be, for example, turning electricity off at 9 p.m. and turning it on at 9 a.m. Who knows? Like, is there any kind of weird habits? Please let us know.
Thank you. Jingle.
Jingle. It's been about time. Checking out. How was everything with your stay?